What's up, everybody? My name is Evan. I'm a photographer based just north of Los Angeles, and today I'm going to be talking about how to get a good picture without purchasing expensive light. The lights you see in your house, the light that's on in the background right now, they all cast lights and shadows on the subject surrounding them. So I figured, why couldn't we use the lighting in our house to take a good photo? So what I did was, I just took a light just laying around and I put it over our model here, Mike. Hello. And then I turned off the lights. It's pretty bright, huh? So now if you see, all we have on is this one light. It's a relatively strong light, but if you notice on the right side of his face, it's more lit, and then on the left side, it's in shadow. And the reason for that is just the way that we place the light. So what I want to show you, for example, is what would happen if we bring the light forward, since it's a little bit behind him and off to the side. So the more forward we go, the less shadow we see on the front of his face. Now those shadows that were underneath his eyes and the intense shadow that was underneath his neck, they all go away. But you see them coming back because it's further away from his face. Now, there's a different use case for everything. There's no wrong way to use light. It's just, are you using your light deliberately? The point I want to get to here is taking a good photo or taking a well-lit photo doesn't mean taking a photo that has no shadow. Shadow sort of dictates the mood. So if we had the light in front of him like this, what is the story that we're trying to tell here? It doesn't evoke, any sort of intensity. But you bring the light back, and now we have a mood going on. The next thing that I did was I grabbed some aluminum foil, because I know that aluminum foil is reflective, and I rolled it up. Now what happens? Wow. This silver aluminum foil, what it's doing while covering the light is it's actually concentrating the light that's inside there. And so now you're getting a very directional light coming from just one source. Now we have a really intense mood here. Now this definitely looks like some sort of interrogation or some sort of secluded room, and it's definitely giving an ambiance. And we can bring it forward just like before, and we can bring it away, and you notice what's happening here. Because it's a directional light and it's going straight down, the shadows come much more intensely and much quicker. This is an opportunity to show you don't necessarily even need a background, right? The background over there is the kitchen. You probably can't even see that right now. So all we have here is really the light that's on Mike's face. So I'm happy with this light right here. Now I'm going to start taking some photos on my trusty Pentax 6.7.
So to keep the theme of this video, I've lit the scene with the lighting available to me. Now the point is, as much as having high-end equipment is a convenience and a luxury, it's not necessary. You can still take photos you're happy with just by using what you have available. Now I've shot with $10,000 medium format cameras, high-end cinema cameras. I use top of the line, video equipment and lighting equipment. I've shot with up to 6 lights at once, and let me tell you, none of that matters if you've mastered the fundamentals. If you understand composition and storytelling, if you understand the role that light and shadow play in conveying a specific mood or emotion, well, having top of the line equipment just becomes a bonus. Now, equally as important, understand that lighting is supposed to be a tool used to help facilitate your narrative, not the other way around. Some of the most talented directors of photography use lighting to replicate a real life atmosphere. Maybe they're trying to replicate natural light in a studio, or maybe they are trying to replicate a specific time of day. Maybe even they are trying to create depth in a frame by using practical lights such as these. Now, my thoughts on the subject are this. Throughout my learning process with lighting, I've discovered that when it is not glaringly obvious that your subject has been lit, you're doing it right. So what I mean by that is this. For example, you have a photo of somebody in a car at night, and you're trying to convey that it's nighttime and that somebody's driving a car, as opposed to, oh, this person is posed in a car and is well lit. When that happens, the audience starts to ask themselves, where is this light coming from? It sort of detaches the audience from the story as opposed to helping to facilitate it. So anyway, I encourage you to do 2 things on your next shoot. First, ask yourself, what is your intention when lighting your subject? And second, try to shoot it at home. Turn all the lights off and start painting with the light. Use a lamp, shape the light with maybe like a trash bag or something black, a towel. Throw some candles in the background. Whatever you can think of that will help give you control of the scene. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. I'll catch you later.